Lynn against Nelson. The Lakers with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Feeds to Livingston. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 21 points for Boomer.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Los Angeles on top, up 9. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Well, tremendous point guard play, but that's nothing new coming from him. This is what you expect, the gorgeous feed there.
The Lakers with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Burke and Chandler up front. Harris is out.
So I gotta swap 3 baskets. Can you do this? Sure, Derek, but I want your basket. I want to take this basket.
Hello?
Here.
Oh, yeah.
You take
Hello? 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 Hello?
Who are you talking to?
I'm broadcasting.
There with Ellis, and it's Aminu in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Out to Harris. He feeds it to Aminu. Ellis wide open. The Lakers with the rebound. Hill's got 5 rebounds tonight.
I stopped betting on this because I think I might be able to handle it.
Going once, going twice. Sold Chef Jenny for $5,500, ma'am. Bring me my money.
I wanted to give it to one of the chefs who had lots of things that they would need to cut because it would be really hard to apply a lot of pressure. Chef Derek.
Let's have a little more fun, shall we? Oh boy. Our third item on the roster. Chefs, one of my favorite inventions of all time. Finger tools. Kind of like the culinary version of Freddy Krueger.
Oh no.
Win this auction, and you can force one of your opponents to wear these gloves and use them as their only hand tools, knives, and utensils for the entire challenge.
If I got this, I would have to wrap my entire station with these gloves on, with the plastic wrap. There's no way I can handle this. $1,100.
$5,000 looking for $5,100. 51, 51, $5,100, Chef Derek. 55, Chef Jenny. Looking for 56, 56, 5,600. I get 56 from Chef Derek.
So yet again, Jenny is bidding and bidding and bidding. 61.
64. It looks like they have 65, 66, 67.
And I think to myself, I really need this.
67.
79.
Nope. But I get to the point where I think, maybe she won't give it to me.
Not going there.
I'm gonna play my luck with this one.
Sold to Chef Jenny for $7,900. Come on over, ma'am.
I almost want to give it to Chef Derek because he would be totally smart.
Here is Livingston. Fires from 14, and the jumper falls for him. Livingston's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. And it's Harris off the drive, and the bucket counts, and his eyes way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Some changes for the Lakers. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Young. And it's Bryant in for Jeremy Lin. That's good from Harris. Here is Livingston. Outside, Kobe. Fourth quarter still Young, just over a minute play. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Monte Ellis.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
Good on both.
Dallas has their hands full guarding against Kobe.
He has 8 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
Which can't be undervalued, Clark. So many times a game can come down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Now here's Kobe after Devin Harris's miss. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. That's foul number 2 for him. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Rick Carlisle was going over with his team in that last huddle. He actually lit into them pretty heavily. I'd better start to see some toughness and more shots being challenged. No more easy baskets. Pretty strong words, guys.
All right, Doris.
The defense has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Boy, I'd like to know how many of their attempts have come from inside 5 feet. It seems like everything is right at the rim.
Here is Livingston. Tries it from 19, and he gets it to go. Livingston's got 25 points.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
Yeah, why not? I mean, you have to just take what's there, and as long as you're moving the ball and getting good shots, that's all that matters.
Aminu misses.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area they just can't afford to get lazy with.
You know, I think the effort's been there, Steve, but they're still getting outworked just by a skosh.
Here is Livingston. Lets it go from the wing. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Bryant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Mavericks trail by 12. The drive by Ellis. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Count the bucket. Harris has got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, he's shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Listen, guys, I want to slow the tempo up a little bit. Let's walk the ball up the floor. Let's make sure we get the ball from one side of the floor to the other side of the floor. 3, 4 passes before you even look to shoot. For us,
Parsons checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. Lakers leading by 9. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Free throw good, Livingston. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted.
Hello? Oh.
Babe.
Exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any
And
lapse
zero
in execution.
people
he
are
made his
watching
point
me right
pretty quick.
now.
Now here is Harris. Chandler's shot good.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
Here is Livingston.
You know they can hear you.
In low to Hill. That drops and it comes off the
Nice.
assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one.
People do this all the time.
Mavericks trailed by 11.
Are you kidding me? Stop.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Harris. The pass to Nowitzki. From downtown, the Lakers with the rebound. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Bryant drives in, and again it's the Lakers.
He had so much space there. The defense really not showing him the respect. You can see his eyes get wide.
Dallas now running out of time. Harris kicks to Ellis. Harris dishes to Ellis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a good game for Chandler. He has 8 points. In addition to that, he's been a rebounding machine.
He's been clearing space in the paint and out-muscling anybody who tries to get near him.
And he's good on the second.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Ellis, terrific assist and nice finish. Solid play all around.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
Livingston kicks to Bryant. Now here's Green. Livingston passes to Green. 5 on the clock. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Misses off the right eye. Mavericks trailed by 10. Nowitzki a screen. Chandler with a screen for Harris. Nowitzki kicks to Parsons. Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I would, Kevin. That was special.
Oh, man, that was a circus dunk.
Here's Ellis. Some solid defense from Livingston.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Green with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Ellis on the double team.
Shoot it.
Here is Livingston.
Oh.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Parsons attacking, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off and then he took advantage.
And an intentional foul right there. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And Clark, maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
I don't think it's going to happen, partner.
Yeah, pretty unlikely to dig out of this hole, but you can't think that way. You got to just play it possession by possession.
And he commits the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that increases their lead to 6. Seconds left in the 4th quarter. Ellis can't get it to go.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Get in his face.
The voice acting in here is so bad.
So Los Angeles takes the win. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Boomer.
These load times.
Our pick and rolls were way too sloppy last game, so we're going to work on them today. I want solid screens before you roll to the basket. If the defenders sag or go under the pick, we'll get a wide open jumper. If they wanted to have you running suicides until somebody lost their lunch. I wanted to get you in the weight room to see if there was a real man amongst you. But I decided not to. Sure, practice was pathetic. The effort was horrible. But we'll treat them like professionals. Tell them today was simply not good enough. You don't bring in next game, expect some serious shuffling in the lineup. Now get out of here.
You don't want to watch Gossip Girl?
We behaving hard. We behaving hard. Fast one, slow one. We behaving hard. We behaving hard.
Here we go.
Can't wait to get the PS5, these load times. Oh my gosh.
To take charge at the FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. Today's game marks the continuation of the Lakers' road schedule. Winning their last 3 games, they'd like to make that 4 in a row here tonight.
Checking out Los Angeles. With the way they started the season, they'd have you thinking they were one of the favorites coming in instead of the exact opposite.
Yeah, Clark, I mean, there were a lot of teams getting a ton of attention in the preseason, and let's just say they were not one of them.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Randall and Hill are the 4 and 5. Kobe is out there with Boomer, and it's Green in at the small forward position.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going.
Now here is Conley. Following the miss by Julius Randle. Conley kicks to Gasol. Bryant with the rebound. Bass dishes to Allen. And it's Conley penetrating. Count the bucket.
And the layup just gift-wrapped right there. I mean, he had a clear path to the basket.
Looking at Memphis, they want to turn it around after the loss to Oklahoma City.
Well, Clark, they really shot terribly from downtown in that one and eventually paid the price for it.
They sure did. I mean, sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but theirs wasn't quite strong enough.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Livingston. Bass with a screen for Conley. And Hill with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Randall. That drops.
Great-looking bounce pass to set up that play.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Conley, the pass to Lee. Knocked loose. And Bryant kicks to Hill. The feed to Green. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Conley. Tries from 10. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
Really getting after it on the offensive boards, adding to his early total with that putback.
And the call will go against Boomer. That's his first foul.
What a great play to sacrifice his body and take the hit.
Yeah, I thought that was excellent awareness and anticipation to beat him to the spot there.
Gasol is doubled. Bryant against Lee. Shoots from 8. Again, the miss by Gasol.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Stolen by Michael Conley. An even 3-on-3 break. Allen dishes to Conley. Unloads from 13. That's good. Conley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Here's Livingston. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Samuel Dallenberg is checked in for Gasol. And Zach Randolph is subbed in for Brandon Bass. Davis is checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Allen. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Lee passes to Allen. Shot clock at 6.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the evening.
And in general, this has been a very good foul shooting team, about 79% on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Young's checked in for Gerald Green, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Bryant. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And it's Conley penetrating, rejected by Livingston. Nice shot by Dallenberg. Lakers trail by 3. Now we go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Dave Yig. Doris?
He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league. And he told me, we need to try to limit his penetration. That's where he's most effective, slashing and with the drive and kick.
Oh, come on.
Guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot. But sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Livingston kicks to Davis. Dishes it to Young. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Conley into the lane. Can't connect from short range.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Livingston, that's good.
He continues to fill it up. Just 1 miss in his 6 attempts.
Memphis trailing here. Right side, Conley. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Randolph sets a screen for Conley. Allen kicks to Conley. 5 to shoot. Here's Dallenberg. He gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Free throw good from Dallenberg. Kevin Garnett is checked.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Adams making some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Dallenberg. Randolph comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Lee in for Mike Conley. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Randall's checked in for Buck. Gerald Green comes in for Young. Kobe's checked in for Jeremy Lin. And it's Boomer in for Mo Williams. So the Lakers 5 right now. Livingston in at point guard. Randall out there with Davis. And it's Green. And it's Bryant in at the 2. Here is Livingston following the basket by Marc Gasol. Here's Randall, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Now here's Adams. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop at that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so they had to keep fouling.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers for Boomer. He has 11 points and a block. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
No question, he's made an impact just about everywhere on the court. You know, as we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has improved. It's gotten more aggressive, more physical.
It sure seems like it has. They've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter.
Here's Randolph. Oh, yes, the turnaround.
Now you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here in their last win against the Mavericks in Dallas.
He was a factor defensively as well. He blocked 2 shots. I thought he changed several others.
Chase down block.
Lee in the post, started by Livingston. And Lee with the basket on the assist by Allen.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that. Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Now, here's Adams. Right now averaging 7 points a game. It's Allen on the wing. Drive by Adams, and the basket good. Adams has got 5 points now this quarter.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
There you go.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shot.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Conley's in, and the Lakers also making a switch. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Ed Davis. Outside Conley. Lee outside. Here's Gasol. Hits the front of the rim and out. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And they lit it up from the three-point line. I mean, you don't always have to shoot like that to win a game, but it sure doesn't hurt.
Their percentage from deep was excellent. Just take a look at the box score.
Outside Conley. He feeds it to Gasol. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 P's, Steve? Purposeful, precise, passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Berg reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Boomer, in their last matchup against the Mavericks, had a huge game. He finished with 30 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He turned in a great performance where it seemed nobody could stop him from taking over. You love to see that as a coach, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that Clark was something special.
Kevin, it really was. I mean, they threw everything but the kitchen sink at him, and nothing slowed him down.
But let's just say he was really good.
Here's Allen, following the 3 by the Lakers. Allen left side. There's the dish to Gasol. He trains the turnaround jump shot. Gasol's got 8 points.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Livingston kicks to Kobe.
Gotta get open.
11 feet away. Good. Bryant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Lakers.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Doc, as we get into the second half, what do you expect to see?
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And one thing I want to see out of the gate in the third, the pick and roll. It needs to be active and part of our arsenal. I know you can execute. I want to see it. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
No ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. A fantastic game from Boomer in this one.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Conley and Lee, they're the backcourt. Allen is out there with Brandon Bass. And it's Gasol at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Dave Yeager. The Grizzlies have shot 6 of 7 at the line. And he makes the first. And so Mike Conley nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 3. Sends it back.
You can't do that anymore, though.
Conley with it. Now Green defending. Conley dishes to Lee. Gasol setting the pick for Lee. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Grizzlies have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. The first one falls.
2 shots.
He doesn't get the second one. And Los Angeles guys shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Here is Livingston. He's got 19. Passes to Lee. Conley gets to Gasol. That ties it up. Gasol's got 10 points.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And that's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Here's Hill. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. The Grizzlies shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Lee against Kobe. Allen left side. And the pass to Conley. Back to Allen. Conley into the lane. Can't hit. And the Lakers take it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
This game kicks off what should be an interesting season series between these clubs. And, of course, they'll see each other 4 times this year.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Garnett comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Adams in for Courtney Lee. And then for the Lakers, Caron Butler is checked in for Randall. Young comes in for Green. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Bryant. Livingston kicks to Young. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Well, as Steve was saying, Clark, you know, they're in the same conference. There's going to be a lot of familiarity there. And who knows, after that, they may see each other in the playoffs, too, if all goes right from there.
Well, that's certainly a possibility, Kevin, but we've got a long way to go before that scenario comes to pass.
That's right. Here is Livingston. Michael Conley making his last shot. Good. Livingston's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. Clark, the coach, was really passionate in that last huddle, trying to do everything he can to get his message across.
You know, and I'm not sure what he wanted exactly, but he did it with enough fire that I'm guessing he's not going to be happy with any lapse in execution. I mean, he made his point pretty clear.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Livingston. Just 4 to shoot from 13, and that one hits back iron. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Lin. It's rebounded by Memphis. Conley with it, now guarded by Livingston. Conley into the lane. Pass to Allen. Back to Adams. And he gets the bucket. Adams has got 7 points in the game.
Boy, that was impressive, Clark. He did not hesitate to take the ball right up against the bigger defender.
Boy, I like that aggressive mindset there, Steve.
And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And that's the right call, no question about it. It's one thing to play tough D and commit a hard foul, but it's another to risk hurting your opponent with contact like that.
Yeah, very easy to get knocked off balance and take a nasty tumble when you get slammed into like Samuel Dallenberg.
That's the way to make the free ones count.
Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and PS5.
Let's go.
It's only $50. Yeah.
And here is Conley. 12 points for him. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Conley kicks to Lee for the lead. Here's Dallenberg, and that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And a moment here to look back at our State Farm of the game.
Well, no question, this was going to be the winner. Just take a look at the expertise he shows on this pass. Perfectly timed and beautifully placed.
And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Livingston, he's in at the point. Randall out there with Young. Then there's Cope, and it's
space.
Green in at the 3 spot. Livingston, no luck. Memphis trailing here. Conley into the lane.
That was a blow by.
Conley's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
Well, 7 lead changes, Kevin and Steve, in this one, and we could very well be seeing more.
Yeah, I believe it, because these two teams so well matched up. You look at the talent. I think we're in for a very, very competitive night.
Rejected by Gasol. Randolph passes to Conley. Randolph kicks to Gasol. Lets it go from 11, and play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Well, you like it when a guy goes hard to the boards, but you have to be smart. He went right over his back on that one. Not a good play.
I think he was just over anxious that time.
Tony Allen's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Lakers also with a sub. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Young. Here is Livingston. Pass to Kobe. Jacks up a 3. A rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Conley into the lane. The 15-footer. Good.
Can't do that anymore.
Conley's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
He was good, though. He had his
Here's Livingston, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. Livingston's got 24. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Conley penetrating. A rebound by the Lakers. Bryant's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Randall dishes to Livingston. Shot clock at 6. Yep, right through the net. He's got 26. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
Yeah, nobody giving up any ground either way, fellas.
And don't be surprised if this comes down to the final possession. It just kind of has that feel tonight, doesn't it?
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Dave Yeager coaching his team during that break. He's looking for whatever they have left in the tank. He said, I know it's been a hard-fought game, but now's not the time to leave anything in reserve. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I expect you to be going all out, full speed. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Lee. Rebound the Lakers. Hill's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Green.
invisible.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
Yeah, they're definitely a better looking Kobe than next gen.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The Grizzlies have to improve their approach against Bryant.
He has 9 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him.
Yeah, good numbers, and that's been important for his team. They needed some points. He's provided some easy ones at the foul line, so he's making an impact here.
Here's Lee, and he fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Lee.
He's a dead eye at the line, fellas. Just call him automatic. He doesn't miss many of those.
Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Livingston passes to Green. Kicks it to Randall. Stolen by Allen. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Allen leading the charge. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I love their hustle because they're getting a lot of second chance opportunities just as a result of playing hard.
5 to shoot. And again, the Lakers no good.
Boy, you wonder what the score of this game would be if they weren't pulling down all these rebounds.
Love what I'm seeing from them in the paint.
Gasol, a screen on him. Kicks it out to Allen. Green against Conley. Back to Allen. It's in there. Conley with the assist. And now it's a 3-point Grizzly lead.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
With the teardrop, that's good. Conley's got 12 points in just the second half. 1:30 left in the game. Here is Livingston, covered by Conley, and the wide-open shot from Green. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's too dangerous a shooter to leave alone behind the arc.
Zach Randolph is
Hey, nice going down by 2 points. What is going on?
Conley kicks to Randolph.
Stat padding.
And he makes good on the layup.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, draws the hard foul, and he'll head to the line.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Zach Randolph.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5. The Lakers have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Bryant dishes to Randall. It's good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
Lee with the ball. Picked up by Kobe. Kicks it out to Allen. Gasol setting the pick for Allen. 6 to shoot. It's good!
That was a rubber screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Here's Kobe. Buries it.
That's a huge shot.
And that put a hush over the crowd.
Yeah, the volume's been turned down in this building in a big hurry.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
Well, you do what you have to do to extend this game and try to get the ball back.
In this situation, clock management crucial.
And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Goes up off the inbound. It's rebounded by Memphis. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's his 4th personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
At the line for your Grizzlies,
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Here's Livingston. No good on the quick 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
that's his 5th personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point.
Shooting for Memphis,
So a close game.
So, gentlemen, I'm here with Marc Gasol.
Damn, I bet it's a 15. Oh my god, I hate when that happens. When it just randomly twitches.
I just gotta do more, get better, make sure we come out on top next time.
Oh, shit. I forgot Mom was paranoid. Because I told her I was coming to her house tomorrow after work because they want to know. And because I said they want to go shopping.